And then Keynes said we could boost output by having people bury trash and dig it back up. When the left has moved the Overton window so far left that you can call centrists right-wing extremists. I will tell you exactly what to do. Tells you what to do but you can keep your money. Tells you what to do and takes your money. You do not need to pay for my stuff. You need to pay for my stuff. You're free to do as you please but takes your money. You can do what you like. You are free to do as you please and you can keep your money. Communists looking for the people ruining their country. Capitalists create good times. Good times create socialists. Socialists create hard times. Hard times create capitalists. So to speak. I stacked the shelves and bagged some groceries. This store is mine now. Did you know AOC did porn in college? Google Holodomor and Bolshevik communist starvation. It'll work this time. Characters whose plans never work out. How to do communism, establish a communist utopia. Rob or kill the successful. Force the rest to work for free. Run out of food. Starve to death. Say it wasn't real communism. Communism every time it destroys a country. Let's try another spot. He said he was an anarchist. I didn't know he meant Ancom. Hey, are you sleeping? Yes, now shut up. Maybe calling people bootlickers and fascists all the time is why no one takes you seriously. Real socialism has never been tried in the same way that real capitalism has never been tried. The difference is that almost socialism resulted in the impoverishment and death of hundreds of millions of people, while almost capitalism has lifted billions from absolute poverty. What makes sex not rape? Consent. What makes a job not slavery? Consent. What makes a transaction not robbery? Consent. What makes taxation not theft? Magical fairy dust. I murdered teachers, artists, blacks and homosexuals. Social justice warriors pine for my revolution. We've pushed buttons on machines. Therefore this company is ours. Two adults consent to a working relationship paid in wages. Commies and socialists. Housing is a right no one should have to work for. Okay, we need somewhere to live. Well, I don't need to work to provide housing. Guess again. Communism, Marxism, racism, nationalism, fascism, collectivism. Individualism. Rare photo of a Marxist calculating their surplus value. All ANCAPs are pedos. I can name 5 Marxist pedos off the top of my head. How many ANCAP ones can you name? Hammer and sickle. Soviet swastika. Updating the index of failed socialist states. Paris Commune, USSR, Mao's China, Cuba, North Korea, Cambodia, Zimbabwe, Venezuela, Chaz, Pos. Telling people they just have to overcome their human nature to create a utopia. Same but with angels. Your poor time management. Your bad career choice. Things that aren't my problem. Reading list. Bastiat. Hayek. Von Mises. Friedman. Rothbard. Marx. Bit long. Orwell or just watch the movie. Rowling. The book your professor just wrote. Who would win? Based Hop. Understands economics. Sniffs cocaine. Friends with Rothbard. Bangs your mum. Zizek. Leftist. Sniffs uncontrollably. Barely conscious. Whiskey dick. Let's try this again. Let's go dismantle the state. Okay. But why all property is theft? Socialism or extinction? They're the same thing. I'm a strong independent woman with my own business starter pack. Utopian promises. Owning stuff. Day 1 of joining the resistance against exploitative capitalism. Sign up to my OnlyFans. Buy my artisanal vegan bread for $20. The newsletter needs volunteers. Oh, you do tech. All of our laptops need repairing. We had a vote just before you arrived and you have to spread the manure. Hey, did you see the new iPhone? Ugh, I don't care, that's just commodity fetishization. OMG, it's another remake of this show, but this time with trans people. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. How a country looks electing a socialist government. I am pro-capitalism. That's cool. Do you have any capital? Why would that make a difference? Scientists have developed the first telescopic contact lens. This lens is capable of zooming your vision to 3 times. This means that you now still can't see the social contract. What are you doing to achieve an anarchist society? I am living off-grid and achieving self-sufficiency. I'm not paying tax and not using government money. I'm facilitating black market trades on the dark web as part of counter-economics. I threw a brick through a local business's window and my Twitter profile has a black flag and a rose. Social justice. Communism. But if you don't help us now, they'll come for you next. Bitch, they already did, and I remember how you cheered. Communism doesn't work. Does capitalism look like it's working? Poverty rates since the beginning of capitalism. Traveling on overcrowded trains through Germany and I'm finally on my way home. It would have been nicer if you had also reported how friendly and competent you were looked after by our team at your seat in first class. Capital. It just appears out of nowhere and that's why you're allowed to decapitate people. Well, that's me convinced. Google search how to meme hey what are you looky? Weather, just checking the weather. Hey, I was going to kill a percentage of the population to create a utopia, but it usually just ends in mass murder, surveillance and incarceration. OMG. When you don't know what capitalism is, so you call it fascism because you don't know what that is either. Political compass dating sites. OnlyFans. Christian mingle. Tinder. Adopt an animal.